Mountains. What are mountains? Some mountains are covered with snow. Mountains are highland formations. They are usually larger and higher than hills. Most mountains have steep slopes. A mountain is one kind of habitat. Habitats are the places where plants and animals find food, water, and places to live. Different plants and animals live in a different habitats. Plants and animals live on mountains all over the world. Trees and plants grow in the mountains. Where are mountains found? Mountains are found all over the world. They are often found in gross coast ranges. The highest one the ones mountain is called peak. A mountain peak. A mountain range has many peaks. Green plants growing on the side of the mountains. Mountains are often found on the land. Some mountains are green with flowers, grasses, and trees. Others are covered with snow all year, and some mountains are too rocky for plants and animals to live. Mountains are also found in areas covered with water, such as oceans. The world's largest mountain range is in the Atlantic Ocean. This is called the Mid-Atlantic Ridge. The tips of these mountains rise above the water and form islands. Some islands are mountain peaks. The timberlands. There are no trees above these mountain timberlands, made an imaginary line. Trees do not grow above. This is because the areas above the timberlands is too cool for them. Many plants and trees grow below the timberlands. Some wildflowers grow above the timberlands. Grasses grow above the timberlines. Small shrubs and bushes grow above the timberlines. Also, some small grassy fields grow above the timberlines. Animals of the timberlines. People live in the mountains. Only certain animals live above the timberlines. The air is eternal there because it is so high. Also, it is cool and windy, and there are fewer plants and animals for food. A mountain goat. Yaks has heavy coats to help keep them warm. A snow leopard. Certain animals have bodies made for life above the timberline. Yaks have huge lungs to help them breathe in thin air. Snow leopards are big cats. They have a long tail that helps them balance, and they jump across cliffs. Mountain goats run across steep and mountain slopes. The hoof with them helps them hold on to the rocky ledges. Some birds fly high above the mountains. Zebras is small animals that live on the mountain. A golden eagle flying. A golden eagle lives below the timberline. Bighorn sheep live in the mountains of North America. There are lots of trees, plants, and animals that live below the timberline in the mountains. One reason for this is the warmer temperatures. Also, animals are able to find food and move around the moose marsh easily. Some gorillas live in the mountains of Africa. Giant panda bears live in the mountains of China. A mountain lion, mountain lions, and brown bears are some of the animals that live below the timberline. A brown bear, mountain wildflowers, tree grows below the timberline. Forests cover mountain slopes. Fields with wild flowers and grasses also grow below the timberline. A view of the mountains. Why are mountains important? The animals and plants of mountains need each other. Together, they form a food chain. Even the smaller plants and animals are part of the food chains. The Hoover Dams is a famous dam in the United States. People also need mountains. Mountains get a lot of rain and snow that feed streams and rivers. So, people often build power plants in the mountains that are fed by water. This provides electricity for people to use. Tuca lives in the rainforest. Mountains have cemented weather system throughout the world. The Amazon rainforest exists because of the way air and moves toward the mountains. Mountains are circle many minerals. Gold, silver, and steels are all minerals found in mountainous regions. People hunt and fish in the mountains. Some people live in the mountains. Gold is one mineral that is found in the mountain.